feel like he's too busy studying, so he's not actually shooting basketballs.
Yeah, when does he shoot basketball?
He's not dribbling enough.
Oh, but he's a baller though.
So you respect him because he's of his academics.
Because he turns in his homework.
Welcome back to Careful Boys. Today, we're talking indeed about the NBA playoff picture. Look, man, it's been actually pretty good. Like, a lot of crazy games. You know, I know a lot of people criticize the NBA play-in tournament, but that game with the Heat against the Hornets was absolutely nuts.
The play-in tournament. Okay, so does everybody even understand the concept of the play-in tournament? But
Yeah, he knows.
That's a new thing, right?
it is very new.
Bart will explain it.
When did they start doing it?
You don't think about the in-season tournament that has the NBA Cup that's in December.
That's what I thought you were talking about.
Yeah, we're talking about the play-in tournament that leads goes into the playoffs where they're basically.
Can Bart just explain what this is already? Or?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
So in-play tournament happens. It's a new thing. It happens when they're trying to figure out where the teams are seating on the opposite sides of the bracket,
That is exactly right.
and then throughout the voyage, they start placing them based off their seed, and then that's how they match them up, and then so that they know where the points are getting calculated.
And obviously, this all came from
The NBA
exactly. And the COVID-19.
fiasco.
Yeah, it came from. So it started there, really. And
This is part of the whole like Fauci NBA system.
Fauci NBA system, exactly.
He has his own NBA system?
Yeah, so what's cool about it, though, is
Oh,
that
what is this thing?
there's
What is
more
the-
there's more teams that
I
are.
thought you knew for real.
More teams can make the playoffs, right? Like, that's the cool part of it. But then there's a drawback to it. Anthony, go ahead.
More basically, it's to fight for the 7th and 8th seed of your respective conference.
I was onto something.
Yeah, so it's like the last wild card losers bracket
Yeah.
to see who can make it to the
Still make-
playoffs.
Okay.
Yeah, so it just makes it kind of like a little bit more like a lot of times the season gets to a point where like in the middle there's a lot of teams that are tied. So
Yeah.
instead they throw like a mini tournament. So it gets really spicy to see who gets knocked out, which is really fucking fun. By the way, Clippers just got knocked out too.
And they lost a pick now to the freaking enemy of the state, in my opinion, the OKC Thunder.
Enemy of the state, I like that.
I think the enemy of the state. But
Have we seen any 8th seed team like make it?
That go all the way.
Yeah, they go all the way.
I don't think so. No,
Oh, okay.
the gap is far in terms of
I
like.
see.
But that's the thing. So now the Pistons, who are like the number 1 seed, right? They get to play the play-in winner, right? Like that's the idea behind it. So then, like the Clipper, or the
So it just adds more to the story and makes it juicy.
exactly.
And remember, bracket matches are always funny too because you might have the top 2 on one side, so one guy gets upset, knocked out, and then now suddenly it's a really open season on anybody.
Yeah.
You know,
Exactly. So then, yeah, the Thunder also is going to play their play-in winner. So whoever that ends up being,
Thunder have the craziest record of the entire season. They're like damn near undefeated.
and they just got another draft pick because the Clippers are out. So like everyone's pissed about that, especially me. But that being said, so we'll talk about like who do you think has a shot at this? I mean, obviously the big story is the Celtics with Tatum coming back from the Achilles, right?
And he did really well.
He did really well.
But we don't like Boston. So
What?
that's
I
You're
like-
it.
I
still,
actually
you're still a
don't hate
Lakers
Boston.
fan still?
I understand that you don't hate Boston. Yes, I'm still.
Because you're a Lakers fan, I get it. Pacers and Celtics are we're kind of cool with each other, actually. We kind of respect each other a little bit.
I get it. But yeah, no, there's no way. I'll bet on no matter what the odds say. There was even a year where we parlayed and barely bet on Boston just to cover our nut, and that was still like a hideous thing to do. It's just you can't do it.
Yeah,
It's
betting
Boston.
on the enemy.
Yeah. I mean, OKC obviously,
Heavy favorite, yeah.
boringly obviously, but I mean,
Who do they have?
SGA.
Jay. I mean they have Lou Dort.
Hey, yeah, no, respect.
I mean,
Oh, they're the team that beat out the Pacers last year?
Yep, thank you.
I see. I remember now. Yeah,
that's
yeah.
right when you started cheering for them that we started
News
losing.
told me.
No, that was when I was like, hey, Taika, who do you think's going to win the finals? As we were at a Pacers watch party at his house. And Taika's like, okay, see? And I was like, great, I'm fucked. It's over.
That might be one of the saddest I've ever seen Steve, actually.
Yeah.
Genuinely.
I was it was a gambler sign. The most obvious gambler sign I've ever seen is a little 8-year-old just taking your whole life out of you, just sucking your fucking soul away from you.
It was sad.
It was sad. But also, that was the game that the ref really was heavily involved. Fuck him. Anyway, so back to this.
So you think it was rigged?
Nah, I think that ref in particular is a little bit. They call him the extender. Scott Foster's his name. He kind of extends series with erroneous calls. Is the meme about him? Yeah, that's the meme.
A lot of money in that, dude.
The NBA probably loves him. That's all I gotta say.
OKC probably loves him. Okay, that being said, so how do you feel with the Celtics? Just neutral. Blank your brain out. Forget the Lakers for a second. No purple, no yellow. What do you think about the Celtics?
For what? Number one?
To win it all. To potentially win it all.
Win it all.
Yeah. That would be my sneaky pick, I think.
No emotions.
No purple, no yellow.
I would first have to look at their record against against OKC for the season.
I got you.
Because I think it's going to be OKC probably versus Boston.
Oh, see, I like that.
I do like that a little bit, but I also hate it a lot.
Why?
I like it as a basketball fan. I hate it as as a Lakers fan.
Because you think Celtics could beat OKC?
No, I just number one, having Boston regardless get another championship is just like the worst thing in the world.
Yeah.
And then also OKC winning like this era is like it's a little annoying to watch.
Okay, so Celtics, you think could take the whole thing?
No, I don't like this conversation.
Well, no, against the Thunder because they were 1-1 against them in the season.
I'm a Jaylen Brown fan, so like I could see it.
And Tatum.
Jaylen fan.
Why are you not a Tatum fan?
The playoff push is heating up, and tournament hoops are here. And there's no better way to cash in on the high-flying hoops action than PrizePicks, where it always feels good to be right. Every bucket, every dime, and every win means more when you're playing on PrizePicks. So don't pass up your next shot with PrizePicks and get $50 instantly in lineups when you play your first $5. So I downloaded the app, and now I'm way more invested into the games because now every single move, defensive or offensive, makes me way more invested into what's happening. PrizePicks is simple to play. Just pick more or less on 2 to 6 players' stat projections. If you get your picks right, you could cash in. Pick from all your favorite sports. Anything from basketball, baseball, hockey, UFC, soccer, college basketball, and even tennis, golf, esports, and more. So you can find your community on PrizePicks. With the new social feeds feature, you can share PrizePicks with your friends and copy lineups from winners with a single click. Copy lineups you like or use them as inspiration from your own picks. You could even follow PrizePicks partners like us and Tail or Fade our picks with just one click. Download the PrizePicks app today and use code OTR to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code OTR to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. PrizePicks, it's good to be right.
Okay, again, trying not to be conditioned to not like the Celtics. I can't say that other than the fact that it is a really funny meme that everybody thinks that he just copies everybody. That is funny.
Like the Kobe thing.
Yeah, like the everything thing. Yeah. However, with Jaylen Brown, like that fool's like a educated dude who like writes thesis papers and finished college and like does really insane things as an academic scholar and then still comes back and like MVP shit. Like that to me is a completely
That I did not know. What did he mean? What does he write?
He's like a fucking scholar.
Okay.
Let me actually look up his credentials.
Jaylen Brown?
Yeah.
Obviously the big dogs like talk about this, right? Is going to be the Pistons and is going to be the Thunder because they have the best records coming in.
Okay, so his credentials, education, technology, social justice. He's an MIT Media Lab fellow, youngest person to lecture at Harvard, was named the Forbes 30 under 30 list, youngest VP of the NBA Players Association.
So is this Asian shit? Where you're going like academically he should win?
I feel like he's too busy studying, so he's not actually shooting basketballs.
Yeah, when does he shoot basketball?
He's not dribbling enough.
Oh, but he's a baller though.
So you respect him because he's of his academics.
Because he turns in his homework.
I respect him because he does both hella well.
I see. Yeah.
And that's
Can he spell very well as well?
He's fucking smarter than me. That's all I'm saying.
Bart, as a normie at NBA stuff, who like, you know, your son collects basketball cards and stuff, so I assume you're kind of tapped in a little bit.
Here and there, yeah.
You kind of, what's your sense of it? And I only say that because you could be just as right as me about this shit, and I like follow this stuff pretty hardcore, but like it's just up in the air.
So we got OKC, we got, you said the Pistons too are in the game.
The two number ones on each.
OKC's been always, yeah.
And then What do you mean in each conference? Is OKC on the Eastern Conference?
OKC is on Western Conference.
Oh, they're on Western Conference.
Pistons are on the East. Yeah.
Oh, okay. And then who else is on the Western Conference?
It'll be San Antonio Spurs.
Like the ones that are like, I guess,
That's the number one other than
Spurs. So it looks like probably going to be Spurs versus OKC. And then on the other side is
Celtics Pistons.
Celtics Pistons.
Lakers don't have a chance right now.
No, because they lost Austin Reeves. They lost our boy
They
Luca.
got to rebuild the team.
Well, it's after this year. I think they probably will be getting rid of LeBron, and that might actually help the team. Who knows? So, but not necessarily a rebuild. No,
You think OKC got good momentum coming in from last year?
unfortunately, I do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then probably OKC.
They weren't blowing the doors off of people this year the way that they were last year. I will say that.
Oh.
Except for their record.
The record's unbelievable. It's 64-18.
That's crazy for a season.
Yeah, it is.
That doesn't beat Golden State, does it, that 1 year?
I don't think so.
How about this? When was the last time Detroit won a championship?
That's a great question.
Because just for the sake of having fun, not enjoying Boston winning again, Detroit beating,
It was 2004.
Yeah, that's got to
That's
be like Grant
crazy.
Hill days or something.
that's 22 years ago. It would be more fun to watch Detroit go.
And you know what? And you know who they beat? That's the end of the video.
Oh no!
Wait, so is that like Grant Hill, Reggie Miller days or no? That's after that.
That was 2004. So yeah, Reggie Miller was still in. Yeah. So thanks a lot. Yeah, that's great. All right. So who? I mean, I think I'm just gonna say who I like. I think Celtics would be the most fun to win, most scrappiest team with a great story. I think that the Pistons, I don't think they're going to win against OKC if they get there. I think it's OKC's to lose, obviously. That's not a crazy take.
I do not want Boston to win another championship.
It's gonna be the Hornets and the Raptors.
Dude, good for the Hornets, by the way. Like, their fan attendance is going through the roof right now because they're actually winning games, which is crazy.
When's Vegas getting their franchise team?
It's going to be
2028
Do
probably.
they have a name yet?
No name.
It's not going to be the no license platers.
Or the hookers?
That would be really good. The Las Vegas Hookers.
That's not bad.
That'd be, man, to get a ticket to the very first game.
What about the Las Vegas Darlings?
The Chicas Bonitas.
Yeah, hey, not bad.
Las Vegas Queens.
Once Vegas comes, are you still Lakers for life or Lakers is
You're Lakers for life.
Are you a pussy, aka?
I'm Lakers for life, but that doesn't mean you can't fuck with like, heavy with another team.
I fuck heavy with the Raiders because I moved here, yeah.
Yeah. So like I'm already like super down for the Raiders for no reason.
Yeah, same.
I'm down for the Las Vegas Aces. I'm down for the Knights. Like it's just fun. Also, Las Vegas is just like as much as it's a big city, it's like a very small city compared to LA.
Yeah.
So like it's different when you feel like you're in a smaller place, the camaraderie and the loyalty towards like a team. Like you're in LA and you're just like Clippers and Lakers. They used to play at the same fucking venue, you know? Like
Yeah.
whereas out here you got your one team. So it's easier to just be like, okay, I guess that's our team.
Yep.
Hey, we used to have 2 football teams growing up. Remember? We had Raiders and Rams.
I mean, there's still 2 football teams down there.
Oh, what is it?
It's Chargers and the Rams. And then you have the Niners who take over all the stadiums. Like if it's a Rams game versus the Niners, the whole audience is just completely Niners.
What?
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
And like even we technically have 2 baseball too. Angels and Dodgers. Like if we zoom out, you know?
We
like,
got the Ducks and the freaking
And we have the Giants.
yeah, with the city's so big, there's like 2 of everything.
Yeah.
Oh, the Kings are still there, huh?
Hey, what do you think about the Nuggets as a sneaky little play too? Because of Jokic?
fuck the Nuggets too. Specifically Jamal Murray. Only Jamal Murray.
Okay.
I'm okay with the rest of the entire Nuggets franchise.
What's wrong with Jamal Murray?
He just for some reason has this insane ability to only turn it on when he's playing the Lakers.
Because he hates them
He
most.
just gets gangster mode and annihilates us and knocks us out of the playoffs. But then he's just kind of like, he's cool during the regular season.
Maybe he gets tired after because he used all of his energy on the Lakers.
I feel like people always come into, again, maybe I'm biased. Sure, I'm biased. I feel like everyone, when you play the Lakers, maybe it's because of like the LeBron, the LA thing,
Don't want them to win, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
everyone goes game 7 against the Lakers every time.
Yeah.
And I get it.
And by the way, LeBron actually shows up hardcore in the playoffs. That's the only hope I think you have. But not that anyone's optimistic.
No, I'm not optimistic.
That being said, Jokic, I think were you the one who told me this? He just hit like the highest
Triple doubles or what? Yeah,
yeah,
he's insane.
crazy man.
It's like the stat game is like it's unheard of now. But
But fuck the Nuggets anyway.
fuck Jamal Murray.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell us your guys' who you think is gonna win in the comments.
Tell us your guys is who you thinks is gonna win.
What are you talking about? He nailed it.
Yeah, I'm just making sure that they know that.